the second quarter, we lose the control of the game. We didn't control the transition, our transition defense, and we didn't control the rebound. This is why Maccabi took the first advantage of the game. In the second half, I think we play better defense, better offense, with only two problems: our average on free throws and our average in open shoots, especially in 3 points. I think we took today a lot advantage, but we didn't score on 3 points line. And after that was one game that, because of the rebound, because we didn't control well the rebound in the last part of the game, was one game point by point, and in the end, we win this very important game for us.
Very critical game from Maccabi, and you didn't help them.
Okay, for us also was very important because we tried to fight until the last game to be in the first four. So for both teams was an important game. Thank you.
הייתי מסתדר את השערות, הייתי אומר לאמא שלי משהו. הצופה היחידה בערוץ.
Hello guys, welcome to Coach Spachia's post-game press conference. Coach, please, you start.
Thank you very much. Good evening. One more time, the same scenario. We bring the game in the end. We couldn't find a way how to execute and how to win. But anyway, I would like to congratulate my players for the effort. Unfortunately, I think that we're supposed to win both of games, Khimki and Panathinaikos today, but we didn't. You know how is the sport. One turnover, one missed free throws, rebound, one call, and games go on other side. But we played tonight the last game in the regular season in front of our crowd, and we show the heart, we show how much we want it, and fans and this club really need to be proud of these players. I know how we start and how we build this team after difficult season, and it was so difficult to play against all of these good teams in Europe. And now after this game, I can tell you that we lost only both of games against 3 teams. We won so many games, and we was so many times close, and unfortunately, all these close games went to the other side. I appreciate our fans for the amazing support. They have to believe in Maccabi. Definitely, this season, even in EuroLeague, even chance small didn't finish. We depend on others. We have to wait for the game Barcelona-Baskonia tomorrow, and to know what we have to do if we want to qualify it to the second round. But one more time, because of the last game in the regular season here in Menorah, I appreciate our fans for the amazing support. I know it's nobody happy because of the result, but we didn't disappoint anybody. I know there is lately was a lot of criticism, and if they have to be like that, no problem. I'm gonna take it on my shoulder. And the players did a hell of the job moving forward, and everybody can see that. Thank you very much also to you for the attention. All this season was good and bad moments, but we always stay on the level. I really appreciate it. If you have any question, you are more than welcome, but I really appreciate your attention this season.
Nevin, first of all, I think today we saw a Maccabi team playing a lot more together with finesse than we've seen the last couple weeks. And from the side, it was nice to see, but I have two questions. I'll break them down for you. Number one, coaches don't like to talk about the players who don't play and more focus on the guys who did effort. But it's hard to avoid the situation with Pierre Jackson where he got just 11 points, and throughout the season he's been your money guy in the fourth quarter. And there were situations today you decided not to put him in. So that's question number one. And question number two is, in the second round, you're 0-7 against playoff teams. The next A seed is Baskonia. It could be a miracle for you to turn it around, but you know it's not in your hands anymore.
Yeah, I think you respond on the second question. But the first question, we switched tonight a lot. And it's a little bit problem when Pierre is inside by switching because of his size. That is nothing personal against Pierre. You know how much he helped us. But it was different game, and that's all. That's all. And I don't think that we make mistake. Of course, guys, you can say whatever you want by not playing him because the other people did hell of the job. You know, the game finished by one call, one missed free throws, or at the end, I was there. I put the biggest guy on the court to guard and to switch everything, and instead to push him to the left, he pushed him to the right. But at the end, I said, no criticism to the players. All is on my shoulder. I love this group, and I'm very proud of them.
Was the shot Deschamps took the shot you drew up?
They switch everything. We prepare something. I know that they're gonna switch. They're huge. They're really huge. They're switching a lot. But Deschamps is able to make that. You know, I trust him, and actually, it was not only for Deschamps. You know, if they switch, anybody else could receive the ball. I think it was pretty okay. Good look for him, like Mike Rowe last game. But when you're coming to the end of the game with one shot, you cannot say nothing.
Hi, Coach. Hi. If you got the chance to do all over again from the beginning of the season, would you have done something different to avoid this kind of situation that you're in right now?
I don't know. We played amazing basketball this year. Some games, your colleague said that probably was the best game to playing together last couple of weeks. But let's say you cannot play 8 months at the same level. Probably at the beginning of the season we were more fresh, less games, and we had more energy, and we played better basketball, definitely. Now we explore one group, played in EuroLeague. They were very tired. But if you're asking me with this group, I think that we are exactly where we have to be. Nobody above us is worse team than us, worse roster, nobody. Behind us, it's some important teams couldn't come even close to where we are now, or what we're fighting for. That means, as a coach, I will never be satisfied if we will not go to the playoff. But roster-wise, and what this kid did for the club this year, I like very much.
Hi, Coach. I have a question. We were talking to Norris Cole in the locker room, and he said that it just seems every game where it was close, it went to the other way. And he said it was the little things. the little things that Maccabi just weren't able to do. What do you think separates the other teams from Maccabi? Why are the other teams able to get those little things done where this week, last week, there were a number of games where it's one shot here, one shot there. What is the difference maker in your mind?
I think I respond many times on that question. We are first time together. We are a group of 12 new people with the new coaches, and we playing, going from the situation to the situation. Only time together and practice can resolve it. The Panathinaikos players has huge experience, and we are not even close. We have roster with the 3 players played EuroLeague important minutes. Itai was sometime there, Jay Cohen wasn't, but the 3 players played EuroLeague consistently on this level is Alex Tyus, Parahowski, and Deshaun Thomas. Other people came from not even Euro Cup. I don't know if John ever played any European competition, and I was so proud of his performance today. But also today by his size, guarding 2 cost us immediately 6 points. That's not his mistake. He gave his heart over there, but we have to be a little bit different, and everything gonna be okay. But why it's going mostly all the time on the other side, it's adding because of the experience of other people and the coaches and the players together. Because what Maccabi did this year, nobody did in the history of the basketball.
Coach, I want to ask you, I think that everybody here can agree that Maccabi is obviously a new team with new players, but you started the season so well and you played amazing in the first maybe 7 or 8 games. But as the season went along, it seems like instead of getting to your prime, you got a little bit, with less ability and less good performances. So how would you explain the gap between the way that you started the season and the way that you are finishing it?
I don't know if you had a focus on my speech before. I said exactly. It's not a problem for me to repeat. We are not the same team going through all of these games, exploring at the EuroLeague level 8, 9 players, and the main players drop a little bit. They are very tight. You can see on my players. Look at the other rosters. They have I think Panathinaikos has the 16 players in the roster. Someone get hurt, go in, and pretty much their best player was out. They're still winning the game. Kala says. That means we are not yet there. You guys, you can really say, I never touched the media job. You can say whatever you want. But I'm telling you, to put 12 new people together and not to have a time for practice to correct the things and to fix the stuff, it's not easy. I'm not excuse, guys. I told you first when I came here that I'm proud of this group, and if we have to be criticized, it must be on my shoulder. I have no problem with that. But believe me, this is a process, and it's not easy to resolve all problem in 1 year. And I think, I'm not sure, you know better, but we already won more games than the team last year and playing different basketball. Nobody went out. Everybody went out sad, but nobody disappointed.
Coach, the management is always they are almost demanding to be in the top 8 for them. It's, it doesn't matter what's the budget, new players or not new players. For them, not being in the top 8 is a failure. It's always, every year. I don't talk about you personally, so what's your comment about what they think?
My comment is that in new format, Maccabi never been in top 8. That means this is a new life for Maccabi and for the management. And if you're going to call it failure, but I'm also... I don't know that anybody from management said anything. I really don't know. If you know, no problem. But don't think that I'm happy, satisfied. I'm coach. I want to win. I want to be better every day. But also you cannot say that management will say no matter what kind of roster and what money, they will not accept if they are not. I a little bit disagree, but respect you a lot.
Coach, you talked about the big rosters that other teams have, 12 players that can play each and every night. But do you think that maybe you did a mistake when you decided to cut the rotation and cut the Israeli players, or not Israeli, just some players out of the rotation? Not because they're Israeli, because you needed fit, you needed energy, you needed length. So maybe this was a mistake to shorten the rotation?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I told you we are 8 months together. We try. We played some players the starting lineup, and I know what they can do, what they cannot do. And I don't think that we lost last 2 games against Kimki because we played with 9 players, which mostly of the team playing. But I'm saying the other teams also playing with 9. I don't know exactly with how many players they played today, but mostly of the team in money time playing between 9 and 10. But what is the difference between their 9 10? Whoever is out, they have enough quality to play at the same level. No, that's or similar level. And it's not. I don't want to say that my players are bad. I'm saying that they have that experience to play on that. It's not easy to jump from Haifa, Ranana, or Ashdod to EuroLeague. Trust me. And if you're going to call that as my mistake, of course you are more than welcome, and I have no problem with that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it one more time for the attention. Thank you.